So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to the SunnyV2 video. It's when DJ Khaled got destroyed by Tyler, the Creator. I don't know if I know anything of this. It kind of seems like vaguely familiar, but I don't. No, I don't even know. When they had beef, did they have beef? I know motherfuckers be calling Tyler weird, but y'all are weird for calling him weird. Bitch. You feel me? Like, he's dope as hell. So, anyways, let's see what he's talking about.
In 2019, DJ Khaled picked a fight with Tyler, the Creator. It became the biggest mistake of Khaled's whole career. But before we talk about exactly what they said to each other, let's first briefly discuss why they began fighting in the first place. Tyler, the Creator had gained a reputation for dropping an album every 2 years, although none of them had ever debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. Goblin debuted at #5.
Is this when his album, was it Igor, or was it when an album charted higher than DJ Khaled's album where he doesn't really do shit on, but you know what I'm saying? Like, was that what it was about? I'm remembering.
Wolf debuted at #3, while Flower Boy debuted at #2. By following this trend, it seemed his next album could be the first to take home the #1 placement, provided he could bypass the biggest rat in music, DJ Khaled. As hard as it might be to admit, Khaled was definitely more successful than Tyler in terms of commercial performance. By 2019, DJ Khaled already had 2 #1 albums, while his most popular music video had almost 10 times the views in comparison to Tyler's most popular music video. With over 50 placements in the Billboard Hot 100, it's no surprise that Tyler himself described DJ Khaled by stating,
"Because his whole identity is being #1. Is we the best, we the #1."
Which is without a doubt the position that DJ Khaled was hoping for when he began to work on another album for release at the same time as Tyler's next project. Titled Father of Assad, DJ Khaled's album was what you might call commercially perfect, with a feature from a massive artist on every single.
Actually, wait, let me see. Higher, I liked. Top Off, I liked Beyonce's part. I don't even think I heard none of them.
Song. Jay-Z, Future, Beyonce, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, Travis Scott and Post Malone on the same song. The album even had a feature from Nipsey Hussle at a time when he was already dead. On top of this, every song had a full team of writers, while in addition to DJ Khaled, almost every track also featured at least 3 producers. When considering his history, the names and the clear work that had gone into Father of Assad, DJ Khaled likely thought that he'd easily cooked up another one album when it finally dropped on the 17th of May 2019. That would be until Tyler, the Creator, on the very same day released Igor. Igor had a much deeper story than any of Tyler's previous albums, characterized primarily by his ridiculous blonde wig, worn not for some deep thematic reason, but rather because Tyler simply liked it.
Where did the idea for the wig come from? What is Igor? Like, why are we looking at you the way we are? And what is it?
Thought it was cool.
The tracklist itself was only made cooler by the fact that each song was written and produced solely by Tyler, which when tied in with a unique recognizable album cover, gave it the strength to beat DJ Khaled. Igor #1, Father of Assad #2. A result that seemed to surprise
fall asleep, where do we go?
And this is no disrespect to Khaled or anyone.
That song, what was the song? Fuck! I got it in my phone by Billy. Bury a Friend, right?
Travis Scott, Post Malone, Beyonce, Jay, everyone who sells billions of records, and the fact that I beat him with this was crazy, bro.
Tyler's win was covered in news article after news article and celebrated by those rooting for the underdog. Imagine having 20 features on your album just to be #2 to a man with a synth addiction. Igor out now, although if there was one person who wasn't too happy about the final result, it was definitely DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled reportedly freaked out on his label when his album failed to debut.
I remember this.
Various sources have now told Page 6 that Khaled stormed into his label offices and threw a temper tantrum upon learning that Father of Assad would debut at #2. Per one source, Khaled stormed into Epic with an entourage. He was angry and yelling. Another source added this: he was furious. There was some nasty stuff said. Publicly, he's all about positivity, but there is a mean side to him that people don't see. He overhyped the record and blew it up as his biggest album ever, with this article prompting an instant response from the public in comments roasting DJ Khaled such as, "Just a thought here, maybe make music that doesn't suck. Who knew DJ Khaled had a vocabulary big enough to even express anger. Was about to say we the second best music, but somebody already did that one. Then again, if there's anything I've learned from DJ Khaled, it's to take credit from other people's work by screaming something loudly. As DJ Khaled's temper tantrum began to go viral, he'd backpedal in the face of criticism by stating that apparently he was only annoyed at Billboard. DJ Khaled's reported anger about the sales
annoyed
of
at
his
what? Like, why? Success. It turns out actually Billboard for electronics choosing not to use a huge chunk of his sales.
album have nothing to do with the success of Tyler the Creator, which seemed to clear.
I don't know why we're acting like number 2 is bad. Like, he acting like number 2 is like trash. You feel me? I mean, I'm trying to think of that. Like I said, that Top Off the Main, that shit was, you know, Jay-Z, his part was cool. Beyonce saved the song. And some of the other songs, like, they just weren't
DJ Khaled of
higher. Now, he did his thing with higher.
He post this video on his Instagram story just a few hours later.
I make albums so people can play it and you actually hear it. You know, driving your car, you hear another car playing it. You know, go to the barbershop, you hear them playing it. You know, turn the radio on and you hear them playing it. You know, it's playing everywhere. It's called great music. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs. Not no mysterious shit. You never hear it.
All it took was a single number 2 placement for Khaled's facade of positivity to completely and utterly crumble.
You should never complain.
I don't want to see you washing yourself, big guy. Ew.
Complaining is a weak emotion.
Without saying
Why he had
Tyler's
to do that
name,
in the
DJ
shower?
Khaled implied that Igor wasn't real music, as it was mysterious, you apparently couldn't hear the songs, and it wasn't being played by the cars around him or in any barbershops.
But it was still number 1.
Video was
It was still number 1. He was number 2. You was number 2. You saying all this and you still didn't beat him. Type shit. Now I see why we're talking about number 2. Because he ain't had to say certain things. You feel me? You ain't had to say. It gives bitter, okay? Like, at the end of the day, number 2 isn't bad. Number 5 isn't fucking bad. If you're in the top 10, I'm pretty sure, isn't that, like, what you want? Like, to be in the top 10, top 5, cool? You was in that. So you don't have to start trying to talk shit about other people's shit to make you feel better. That's some bitch shit. And when girls do it, I'm not gonna say bitch shit as in bitches are females, but I'm saying that's some bitch shit. And so whoever does that type of shit, it's a bitch. A hateful ass, jealous ass bitch.
reposted
You could have just gave your props and kept it moving.
YouTube and Twitter, where it received over 65,000 likes whilst receiving comments such as, "For someone blessed and humble, he sounds bitter. Man, I was at my barbershop just this past Friday, and they weren't playing his album either. Went from we the best to we depressed," leading DJ Khaled to remove the video almost immediately. However, it was too late. Everybody had already seen it. The media began to weigh in on Khaled's bitterness by stating, "What the DJ slash producer slash not very inventive hype man seems to have missed though is the fact that the exposure of a record is literally what gets it on the charts."
And didn't people say that, like, he don't even produce the shit no more? It's like he just gets the artist that he thinks will be good on the song, and then the other mofos do the work for him type shit. Ain't that, if you're not even doing shit, I could say, you know what, let's get Kendrick and Cole on a song. Like, you know, I could just say that and not do shit else. Which we need that to happen.
Tyler's album simply did better. The fact is, grabbing a bunch of the most hyped names in hip-hop, slapping them on a fairly generic trap beat, and introducing each song with the same soundboard another one, literally just doesn't stack up against Tyler the Creator's innovative songwriting, production, and visuals, while YouTubers such as Anthony Fantano completely mutilated Khaled by stating this.
This metric of, well, if they're playing it in the barbershop, the album's gotta be hot. That's kind of an old way of looking at things. Khaled's indignant whining and complaining here is disgusting. And all it really shows at the end of the day is how out of touch he is. You can't just assemble Cardi B and 21 Savage onto a generic ass trap beat and expect people to love you and praise you and think you're a genius and think you're amazing.
Things became even worse down in the comment section, where one user highlighted, "It's worth mentioning that when Tyler dropped Flower Boy, it debuted at number 2 behind Lana Del Rey's album by just over 1,000 units. Instead of being upset, he congratulated Lana and continued to flex his artistry even more with Igor, showing that Tyler acted humbly when placed in the same position."
Do you see what
Therefore,
I'm
everybody
saying?
began to wonder, what was Tyler's response going to be back to DJ Khaled? Well, in the beginning, Tyler stated that he simply let that #1 position speak while using the brief window of opportunity to drive even more exposure back to his album. Wow, doing pretty good for some mysterious shit. Yeah, I am. Igor out now, with his Twitter exchange coming alongside a different response over on his Instagram. Rap media personality DJ Academics made a post reading, "Who had the better album to you, Tyler the Creator or DJ Khaled?" To which Tyler would continue his trolling by commenting, "Who TF listens to Tyler the Creator?" which was pretty much all he'd say until over 2 years later. In June 2021, Tyler's next album, Call Me If You Get Lost, once again debuted at #1
That album, oh, that's... Now that one spoke. That one spoke to me, bro.
Billboard 200, prompting a new tweet by Tyler still roasting Khaled for what he'd said 2 years prior. Mysterious music, ha. 1 month later, Tyler would appear in a Hot 97 interview.
Bro, that Khaled thing was like, it was fun. It was just watching a man die inside because the weirdo was winning. I was moonwalking in a wig. Everyone on his album, everyone. And he wasn't wrong. Like, I'm not in the barber shop. I'm not at the club. I'm not diddy skitty. I'm not in the back of the Maybach. So for some guy like that to kind of indirectly be like, that ain't real rap, that ain't real black music, that's what it felt like.
However, this story actually has somewhat of a happy ending. DJ Khaled and Tyler the Creator squashed beef at Rock Nation's pre-Grammy brunch, explaining that though Khaled nor Tyler
DJ
didn't
Khaled
mention anything
gonna try
of
to
it,
get
the
Tyler
two
on the
posed
phone.
for a quick picture together, appearing to confirm that there aren't any issues between them. The article referred to this picture posted to DJ Khaled's Instagram, and
That
considering
looks
on the
so
Hot
awkward.
97...
It looked like, you know, when you you a kid and you forced to take pictures with like your uncle. You like really don't like fuck with him. That's what that shit looked like. Just like, I'm just here.
interview, Tyler said this.
It's no hard feelings towards him. What he's done,
And he was an
what
underdog too, and
doing,
built his
he
way
was-
up too,
yes,
from nothing,
so, like,
from pirate radio.
So I do have some sort of respect for him.
It's really no surprise.
Oh, I cut it too short. Oh well, I'm pretty sure we're at the end anyway. But you know, like I said, it was giving very bitter. It's giving very much. Like I said, it being #2 isn't bad. And like I said, like I made the point before it was said in the video, you could have just took your #2 and gave him his props. You know, you ain't had to be weird and all that shit. And I feel like that just was very immature. I don't care if y'all took a picture or not. You feel me? Like, I just feel like it was immature, and that be showing how people like shit like that be really exposing people's like their character and their like this stuff like that. When you're that jealous and bitter to try to bring somebody down, anybody, even in like a regular sense, like you chilling, right? Let's say you not feeling the best about yourself. That don't have shit to do with Sally over there that might have her shit too tight. You feel me? Like, that don't have shit to do with her. She ain't do shit to you. You don't have to voice how she's this, that, and the third because you don't feel good about yourself. I feel like people that are confident with themselves don't feel the need to tear down other people. And that's just that. They just don't. That shit that is over there don't have shit to do with them. So they don't feel the need. And if anything, if you really think it's that crazy and like maybe like, I don't know, or, oh, her zipper's down, maybe go ahead and go over there and tell them and be like, hey, girl, just letting you know. Yo, this and that and the third. Same thing with a guy. It doesn't matter what the genders are, but in any social situation, you can literally just chop it up to this person's talent, blah, 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 and leave it there. I don't know. I just feel like I don't feel like you have to tear somebody else down for that. If you wanted to say like, damn, I put in so much work and I feel like it's not getting recognized, that it's completely different than trying to like badmouth somebody else to make yourself feel better. So anyways, I really liked how Tyler handled the entire thing, to be honest. And even at the end, he was still, like humble about everything and just like, he's just authentic, and that's why I fuck with him. And it is what it is. But anyways, y'all comment, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.